The actress was giving her acceptance speech on stage, but everyone in the audience was staring at their phones. She was stunned and didn't know what was going on. Just then, her manager saw a picture of her boyfriend cheating on her. She rushed over and told Lang Chun, "Pictures of your boyfriend with Lan Ji have been taken." Hearing this, Lang Chun tried to stay calm. After returning to her seat, Lan Ji even provoked her. "I've taken everything, the man and the award." At the same time, this woman was full of confidence, feeling that the next award would definitely belong to her, and stood up confidently to accept the award. "Congratulations, Lang Chun." She didn't expect to get slapped in the face so quickly. Lang Chun had just won Best Female Singer and the Golden Cicada Award. At the same time, she generously responded to Lan Ji, "Usually once I get something, I move on. You can keep the guy." At this moment, Lan Ji's face turned ashen. She could only watch Lang Chun go on stage to accept another award. "Thank you to my fans for giving me what I wanted, and also thank you to someone for taking away what I didn't need." At the same time, a student named Lu Jing was paying close attention to her every move, not missing a single moment of Lang Chun. Lu Jing quickly found out from his roommate that Lang Chun's boyfriend had been cheating on her. In his opinion, the two of them were never a good match. That guy wasn't worthy of Lang Chun at all. Lang Chun was also on her way home and finally had time to look at the pictures. From the very second they got together, he was eager to announce their relationship to ride Lang Chun's fame. They hadn't even been together for very long, and he was already cheating. This also made Lang Chun realize that no man could be trusted. She decided to focus on her career in the future and had her assistant and manager witness it. "If I date again this year, I'm a dog." But things didn't go as she planned. That day, when she was focused on recording a new song, her assistant hurriedly ran over and told her that she was trending again. Her song Spring Wind had blown up, and she couldn't believe that such a bland song was trending. It turned out that Herman, a super skilled esports streamer, was using her song in the game. Every time he failed, he would sing this Spring Wind song, and her assistant was extremely impressed with this streamer. She even wanted Lang Chun to watch him play, but Lang Chun was focused on composing and had no interest in esports. Unexpectedly, the next day, her manager came to her and asked her to collaborate with Vibrant Soul to promote the game. But she didn't know anything about this area. "You know Binyu, my friend? Tell him to teach me." So, she immediately contacted her good friend Binyu and asked him for guidance. But as a newbie, she didn't know anything, not only failing herself but also dragging her friend down, losing several games in a row. Her gameplay almost drove her friend crazy. He didn't want to guide such a clueless apprentice anymore. Lang Chun sent him messages, but he didn't reply. She called, and he didn't answer. To avoid Lang Chun, he decided to go deep into the forest to film, but before he could leave, Lang Chun blocked him at his house, insisting on setting off fireworks with him, and just heard that he wanted to go filming. Lang Chun didn't know what to do next. "How about this? How about you find an expert to guide me? He's a formidable player, world ranked." So, that was the only option, but Lang Chun repeatedly instructed him not to tell him who she was. Binyu knew this. After all, she was a big star, traveling all the way here, not even drinking water, and was already kicked out of the house by Binyu. But when she left, she happened to meet Lu Jing coming to his grandmother's house for dinner, and the two just passed each other. At this moment, Lu Jing's phone rang, and unexpectedly, their ringtones were the same. Because she was wearing a hat and a mask, Lu Jing didn't recognize her. It just so happened that Binyu called him, saying he needed his help guiding his friend to play Vibrant Soul for a month. "Who is it?" "A friend, a very gentle, obedient girl, a newbie." Unexpectedly, Lu Jing immediately agreed. She was indeed a newbie, but out of consideration for Binyu's earnest pleas, Lu Jing reluctantly agreed. "Okay, then I'll have her add your WeChat later. Don't go back on your word." This was also the beginning of their fate. Lang Chun, on this side, just got home and received a call from Binyu. Everything had been arranged for her. He would send her WeChat ID in a bit, telling Lang Chun to follow him and study diligently, saying that this guy's skills were top-notch. As a result, Lang Chun opened WeChat and saw flirty boy Lu Jing, knowing immediately that he wasn't a decent person. She didn't even bother to add him on WeChat until Binyu called again, asking if the two had contacted each other yet. Lang Chun blamed him for introducing something unknown. Isn't flirty boy the kind of man who craves something? Binyu assured her again and again that he was just an ordinary student, excellent in both character and academics. Only then did Lang Chun add him as a friend, wanting to see what kind of person he really was. "Hello, I'm Binyu's friend. Please bother to carry me when you're free. What's your in-game name? I'll add you tonight." Give her the room number before going online. Tell her to enter on her own, but he waited for her half the day and didn't see her. "Not done yet?" "Almost done. I'm registering an account. I don't even have a YY account." He must have met a millennial newbie. Lang Chun was a newbie in this field. She didn't understand anything and was afraid that her gameplay was too poor and she would be ridiculed. So, before the game started, she used a voice changer. At the same time, His roommate also advised Lu Jing not to carry someone so clueless, otherwise he wouldn't be able to maintain his record. But Lu Jing was full of confidence, and his roommate wanted to bet with him. If you lose, you have to agree to one of their requests. Bet it, I won't lose anyway. Right now, Lang Chan was all set to go in, and his roommates were super curious, wanting to hear her voice. "Hello, I'm coming in," she said, and everyone burst out laughing. That lowly voice is so grating. Lu Jing got annoyed and told the three of them scram. The game officially started, and the two of them were supposed to be a team. But guess what? All the robots ended up being left for Lu Jing to handle by himself. Luckily, he was a top-tier player on the world rankings, so he managed to take care of all those robots on his own. He barely had time to catch his breath when he saw Lang Chun sneaking and hiding under the table, inching forward bit by bit. Even doing that, she still got spotted. At a crucial moment, Lu Jing stepped in and saved her life. To be safe, Lu Jing tossed her a bulletproof vest and told her to put it on. "This is so ugly, I don't want to wear it. I'd rather die looking good." This time, Lu Jing finally saw it all, and just then, the robot showed up again. Lang Chun pulled him under the table, wanting them both to hide there, but those robots outside were nothing to Lu Jing. He told Lang Chun to follow him the whole way, promising to keep her safe. Lang Chun got so scared that she hugged him tightly from behind. Then, in the next second, even more robots came. He told Lang Chun to watch how he operated, and then he shot the lights in the living room, making them fall. A super great method. Did you see that clearly? He looked around and finally found Lang Chun downstairs. This time, he was speechless, but what he didn't expect was yet to come. Seeing that they were about to complete the mission, a huge wave of robots came from afar. Lu Jing told her to throw out the smoke bomb she'd just picked up to disrupt their vision. "Is it this? Don't throw it." But it was one step too late. The grenade in her hand bounced off the wall and right back to where they were. Well, now, they were both done for. His roommate saw this scene and burst out laughing. "You got blown up by your own teammate." Lu Jing knew she was a newbie, but he didn't expect her to be this bad. "I'm sorry," she said. "It's okay, it's just one mission." Even though Lu Jing said that, he still couldn't sleep in his bed. His roommates asked him if the girl he was carrying today was pretty. Actually, he hadn't even seen her. There had to be a picture on her profile, right? Never seen her. Why does she use a voice changer? Is she actually a guy? They didn't know that the newbie they were talking about was actually Lang Chun, the girl Lu Jing thought about day and night. The next day in class, Lu Jing couldn't stop thinking about what his roommates had said yesterday. He couldn't help but look at Lang Chen's profile, but found nothing at all. Doesn't post anything. Is she really a lowly-voiced guy? He immediately sent a message to Binyu, who was filming in the forest. "Who exactly is your friend? She's so bad. She's my sister, unrelated by blood. Make sure you're doing your job. This game is super important to her." "What kind of crazy place is this? There's no signal. I think I should charge you a referral fee." No signal is great. No signal is really great. He just happened to run into his goddess, and he was both excited and nervous, just standing there dumbfounded. At the same time, Lang Chen also felt a familiar feeling. The two of them looked at each other and then passed each other by. Lu Jing was so nervous, he accidentally sent a message. Was that Lang Chun just now? She and I just locked eyes, I'm sure of it. And Lang Chun, in the car, was stunned when she saw him send so many number ones, and confused, she asked her assistant what it meant. She thought that more number ones meant more agreement. This made Lang Chun very disappointed because she had just sent a message saying she had something to do today and would reschedule. "It's just that you don't need to carry me today. Is it necessary to be this emotional?" Lang Chun saw he was so excited, and when she went back to her studio to write music, she couldn't find any inspiration. She just wanted to relax by playing a game after work, but she found that Lu Jing wasn't online. Seeing that it was still early, she decided to try it out herself first. As a result, she failed right away. Unwilling to give up, she decided to try again, and with a little bit of luck, she hoped to survive more than a minute. Don't see me, don't see me. But the result was still failure. Getting completely crushed by others, she posted a status expressing her feelings. "I'm better at pecking rice on the keyboard than playing this game." After Lu Jing saw it, he gave it a like. "I'll dedicate the song Smooth Sailing to you. This simp, I really won't block you." After that, she told Lu Jing about the game she had just played. Every time she played, she never survived more than 5 minutes. Seeing this, Lu Jing messaged her, "I'll be online in 10 minutes." He decided to help Lang Chun enjoy the joy of victory. "Are you in a good mood today?" That's right, after returning to the dorm, one of his roommates was about to use his chicken grease-covered hand to grab Lu Jing's tissue, but Lu Jing stopped him. "Don't touch my Lang Chun with your dirty hands." "What do you mean, yours? Does she even know you?" "None of that matters, as long as I have Lang Chun in my heart." He remembered a few years ago when he didn't get the top score in the city, and he happened to see Lang Chun failing her exam. Lang Chun didn't care about his sadness, and used the song Spring Wind to comfort and encourage him. From that moment on, He fell deeply in love with that radiant girl. But now he still didn't know that the newbie he was carrying was Lang Chun. This time they were teamed up with two teammates. They jumped up and down with excitement when they saw the gaming King Herman. Wanted to take a picture with this master, but the newbie Lang Chun didn't know his great name. Herman who? What? You don't even know Herman? Streamer Herman, mobile sniping god. At this time, she unconsciously remembered that it was because of him that Spring Wind became popular, and also knew that he was her fan. It goes without saying how pleased she was in her heart. She never expected to have such a proud day. After that, she didn't intend to carry out that mission anymore, and kept asking Lu Jing why he liked Lang Chun. Is it because she's too outstanding, too beautiful? But Lu Jing said she was annoying because he still didn't know that the newbie in front of him was Lang Chun. So next, when he got in the car, facing the hand she offered, Lu Jing not only ignored it, but also started the car and drove away. Big brother, wait for me. She kept chasing after the car, calling big brother, and only after running 2 kilometers did Lu Jing stop the car. She also arrived panting, and seeing that the time he tortured her was enough, Lu Jing finally held out a hand. After getting in the car, Lang Chun handed him all the supplies she'd just picked up, saying she was a walking supply bag. Just tell me what you need, she said. You trust me that much? Of course, you're much better than those instructors online. If you trust me that much, then how about I take you for a spin, let you see my off-road driving skills? Okay. She cheerfully went along for the ride, but unexpectedly saw her ex-boyfriend who cheated on her. She definitely didn't pick a lucky day to go out. Just as she was about to leave, her ex-boyfriend called her back. His show had been canceled, and he asked Lang Chun to help him. I wonder why scientists haven't taken your face to make bulletproof vests? Your skin isn't the normal type. A few days ago, he chose to be with Lan Ji, abandoning Lang Chun, and it even trended in the search results. Now that he needed Lang Chun's help, he changed his tune, blaming everything on Lan Ji. He said Lan Ji had actively seduced him. He drank too much that day and didn't know anything. Lan Ji kept harassing him. He already had her, so how could he have a relationship with Lan Ji? But he didn't know that Lan Ji was right behind him. Seeing that Lang Chun didn't want to help, he got anxious. What kind of person is Lan Ji? Her private life is so scandalous. How could I possibly like her? Such a fickle woman. Now, no one could save him. Lan Ji demanded that he repeat what he just said. Lang Chun wanted to give them some privacy, but her ex-boyfriend held her back. He begged Lang Chun to give him one more chance. He would never betray her again, and even knelt down on the ground. This left Lang Chun speechless. She really must have been blind to have fallen for this kind of man before. Lan Ji was even more angry and slapped him across the face. Stealing Lang Chun's boyfriend, she thought she had found a treasure, but now she finally saw that he was a jerk. Lang Chun saw that someone was watching Lu Jing's livestream and couldn't help but say that his skills were truly top-notch. That one sentence startled him. Lang Chun was embarrassed and hurriedly left, but shocked the guy. He quickly called Lu Jing. The superstar Lang Chun likes to watch your livestream. You're lying to me. If I'm lying, then every day my mom goes to the market, she'll get ripped off. Lu Jing didn't expect that Lang Chun was also paying attention to him. Sometimes fate is just that magical. Jia Yun, who had always liked Lang Chun, invited Lang Chun to dinner at a restaurant. Coincidentally, Lu Jing and his grandparents had also booked this restaurant. He and Lang Chun just passed each other by, staring in the direction Lang Chun left, until his grandmother called him several times, and he finally came back to his senses. His grandmother curiously asked what he had just seen. I saw the person I like. His grandfather got excited when he heard that. He had wanted a granddaughter-in-law for a long time. How old is she? Is she your classmate? Hearing Lu Jing say that this was his favorite singer, his grandfather was extremely disappointed, telling him to quickly find a girlfriend. However, the story between him and Lang Chun was not over yet. After Lang Chun finished dinner with Jia Yun, she realized that she had lost an earring, thinking that she must have dropped it in the bathroom earlier. Coincidentally, Lu Jing picked up her fallen earring. Remembering the moment he brushed past her earlier, these earrings are Lang Chun's, he quickly grabbed an umbrella and chased after her, while Lang Chun was waiting for Jia Yun at the door. Seeing someone come out from inside, she subconsciously turned away. At this moment, Lu Jing was extremely excited. His goddess was right in front of him. He mustered all his courage to step forward. Excuse me, are these your earrings? This voice was so familiar. Sorry, these are my friend's earrings. Because of Jia Yun's sudden appearance, Lu Jing had no choice but to hand the earrings to him, and then left. From beginning to end, Lang Chun never saw his face, but only felt that this voice was very familiar, so she went online when she got home. She couldn't help but ask if he was studying in this city, and even wanted Lu Jing to send a picture. You want to trick me into giving you a picture, then turn off your voice changer first. Lang Chun didn't like the sound of that. If she turned off the voice changer, wouldn't he know who she was? She should still focus on completing the mission. As a result, the two of them had a great time playing. Lu Jing suddenly heard the door open, quickly restored the computer to its original state, took off his headphones, and put on a well-behaved demeanor, afraid that his grandmother would discover something unusual. He even lied to her, saying he was watching a movie, but he was always motionless in the game, which made the newbie Lang Chun bewildered, constantly calling his name. Lu Jing, why aren't you moving anymore? Lu Jing, why do I hear a girl's voice? He told her that she was old and must have misheard, that there were violent scenes in the movie. In reality, his grandmother knew everything. She just didn't expose him. Seeing that his grandmother had left, he quickly returned to the game. Even though he was one step late, Lang Chun was about to get destroyed. This time, she was truly impressed. Lu Jing's skills were really top-notch. You scared me to death. It was so dangerous just now. Why didn't you run away? Did you want to die together? Lu Jing himself didn't realize it, but in the few games they played, he felt that this little newbie was quite cute. Why do I think something strange about little Jing today? The girl accidentally discovered that her male colleague's phone password was her birthday. She was stunned and immediately sent a message to her online friend. If you set a girl's birthday as your phone password, does that mean you like her? Who's using your birthday as a password? Afraid that Lu Jing would discover something, Lang Chun had no choice but to say it was a friend of hers, but she couldn't even lie well. Now, Lu Jing wasn't in the mood to play with his roommates anymore. He wanted to go out and play basketball to relieve some stress. At the same time, Lang Chun had to deal with Jia Yun's invitation to eat, using the excuse that her stomach was uncomfortable to reject him. Jia Yun wanted to take her to the hospital, but she said that resting at home would be enough. But in the blink of an eye, she asked her assistant to order a bunch of skewers, happily eating large pieces of meat, and didn't forget to send a message to Lu Jing in her free time. Is the expert there? At this time, Lu Jing was playing basketball to relieve his emotions and didn't have time to look at his phone. While Lang Chun was anxious, seeing that the message still hadn't been replied to, this didn't stop her from eating skewers. Suddenly, she heard someone ring the doorbell. She thought it was the milk tea she had ordered and happily went to open the door, but saw that it was Jia Yun. She was stunned. She had just told him that she wasn't feeling well, but then she was eating as usual. At this moment, Lu Jing called again, and she quickly turned off her phone, and then explained to Jia Yun, this was bought by Yuan Ko. I didn't want to eat it, but she kept forcing me to eat it, saying that if I ate it, my stomach wouldn't hurt anymore. Even a 3-year-old wouldn't believe this reason. Jia Yun left the medicine and porridge he had bought for her and left. At this time, Lang Chun breathed a sigh of relief, but the skewers in front of her didn't smell as good anymore. At the same time, Jia Yun also realized Lang Chen's change and asked his assistant what had happened today. Today, she asked me for your birthday. When I turned around to get your phone, I immediately realized something. After returning from the business trip, I made an appointment with Lang Chun, asking Lang Chun to help him choose a gift. Lang Chun thought he wanted to give it to her and was nervous. Who are you choosing to give it to? Oh, I'm giving it to my mom. My mom's birthday is November 7th. Hearing these words, she felt relieved. So his phone password was his mother's birthday. She and his mother were born on the same day, scaring her half to death. Only now did she have the mood to play games and do missions with Lu Jing. She immediately sent him a message. Wait a minute, 10 minutes. Lu Jing didn't even bother eating the crayfish, grabbed the peeled shrimp from his friend, and ran back to his room. As soon as he entered the game, he gifted Lang Chun a dress that he had opened in the game last time. Are you giving it to me? No, I bought it for you for 1 yuan. Lang Chun gifted him 10 red envelopes, each containing 1 yuan, and he received red envelopes until his hands were soft. The game officially started, and it was the same scene as the first time they played. The two of them divided up the tasks. One person fought the enemy, and the other picked up equipment. Since Lu Jing knew that someone liked Lang Chun, he always showed off in the game, straightening his back to pick up items. With me here, what are you afraid of? He loved this feeling so much, it was so cool. In front of the person you like, of course, you have to show your best self. As a result, he was immediately slapped in the face. When a mission was about to end, he only cared about showing off and didn't see that they were both eliminated. Lu Jing didn't expect to fail this time, blaming everything on the crayfish. It must be because I ate too much shrimp tonight. And then he invited Lang Chun to eat shrimp, actually wanted to meet her. Lang Chun thought about it for a moment and refused. She felt that now wasn't the time for the two of them to meet and suddenly logged out. Lang Chen's rejection made Lu Jing very disappointed, but sometimes fate comes, and you can't stop it even if you try. After that, Lang Chun had to go to Guangzhou for work, and her assistant brought her a lot of beautiful dresses in case she met someone in Guangzhou. On the other side, Lu Jing and his roommates also went to Guangzhou to participate in a programming competition. Originally, the two of them booked economy class. On the way, the staff called, saying that there was only 1 seat left in economy class and that they could upgrade 1 ticket to first class for free. Of course, his roommate was happy to have such a good thing happen, and without saying anything, upgraded his own ticket to first class. Unexpectedly, He had an unexpected harvest here, and he saw the superstar Lang Chun that he admired. He immediately secretly took a picture of himself with Lang Chun and sent a message to Lu Jing, "Guess who I met in first class?" At this time, Lu Jing found that his headphones weren't with him, so he went to first class to find his friend to get his headphones. While walking in the aisle of first class, he saw a female passenger's scarf fall to the ground. When he picked it up, preparing to hand it to her, he discovered that the Lang Chun he liked was right in front of him. He just stood there dumbfounded, his heart excited and unable to calm down, until his roommate pulled on his shirt. At that time, he came back to his senses. "What are you doing here?" But his eyes never left Lang Chun, until his phone received a message. "I'm on a business trip. I probably don't have time. Where are you going?" As soon as he sent the message, the phone in Lang Chen's hand rang. "Guangzhou." Hearing her phone ring again made Lu Jing even more suspicious. She quickly switched to airplane mode, waiting until Lu Jing hurriedly sent a question mark. Looking over there, he saw that she didn't react at all, and the plane was about to take off. The flight attendant told him to quickly return to his seat. He didn't give up. "Little box, dear passengers, our plane is about to take off." Seeing that Lang Chun didn't answer him, he had no choice but to leave first class, turning around to look at Lang Chun one last time, but he was blocked by a pulled curtain. Afterwards, he thought carefully, feeling that there couldn't be such a coincidence. How was that possible? After getting off the plane, he and his roommates were preparing to check into a hotel, but they saw a little box teddy bear in front of a barbecue restaurant. It just so happened that they had an activity. If they ate all the barbecue within a set time, they would get a prize and eat for free. Can you do it? Are you underestimating me? When it comes to eating, if I'm second, then no one dares to claim first. Lu Jing also really wanted to give this gift to Little Box. So the two of them teamed up, but after entering the restaurant, they were both dumbfounded. All that commotion for half a day, and it turned out to be durian. Lu Jing wanted to exchange it for something else, but they had already given away all the other items, and this was the only thing left. Since they had come this far, they could only grit their teeth and eat. So the two of them split the bill, each eating 4 durians. To get the little box teddy bear, Lu Jing and his friend were desperate, constantly shoving the fragrant durian into their mouths, finally eating until they just wanted to throw up. Lu Jing saw that his friend only had half a durian left, but he still had 3. Taking advantage of his roommate turning away to throw up, Lu Jing secretly pushed 1 durian over to him. His roommate felt that he was being too much. "Are you even human? If I eat one more bite, I'm really going to vomit." "Then look at me." He had just finished speaking when he couldn't help but run to the side to vomit. Seeing his friend's appearance, Lu Jing couldn't bear it anymore. Unsurprisingly, the two of them couldn't finish the durian, and of course, they didn't get the prize. But Lu Jing stared at the little box teddy bear, really unwilling to give up. "If you like it, then go beg them to give it to you." Lu Jing wanted to tell his roommate to go, but he didn't want this thing. Whoever wants it can go. Lu Jing had no choice but to grab the teddy bear, muster all his courage, and go up to the server, saying that he wanted this. They didn't complete the task within the set time, so they couldn't give it away, so he started to act pitiful. "Ma'am, I really like this bear, please give it to me." His roommate almost fell to the ground seeing him like that. In the blink of an eye, he got the bear and had completely changed his demeanor, but his roommate felt that something was wrong with Lu Jing. He used his looks to get this bear. For Lu Jing, as long as he got this teddy bear, sacrificing a little bit of his beauty was nothing. His roommate looked at him for a long time, finally coming to the conclusion, "Lu Jing, you're in love." Seeing that he didn't deny it, his roommate was even more certain that he was in love. And after the two of them returned to the hotel, Lu Jing immediately took a picture, then sent it to Lang Chun, even saying that the more he looked at it, the more it looked like her. Lang Chun said that it didn't look like her at all, but she immediately saved it to her phone and set it as her phone wallpaper. His roommate saw that he cared so much about Little Box, so he asked him to show him the picture, but Lu Jing didn't have it. His roommate reminded him that maybe Little Box was a guy. Otherwise, why would she use a voice changer? This sentence touched Lu Jing's sore spot. He had also suspected that she was a guy, until later he took a picture of the express delivery that Lang Chen sent him. He gradually cleared up the doubts in his heart. Lang Chen's non-selling album also has a signature. So awesome. Who sent it to you? At that time, Lu Jing didn't think much of it, but he even forwarded this photo to Lang Chun. Lang Chun discovered from the background in the picture that Lu Jing was an esports major and liked robots. He must have good practical skills, and he was a clean-loving male student, and she was even more looking forward to this never-before-seen online friend. At the same time, Lu Jing also called He. How could anyone have a singer's internally released album? He said that the person next to the singer is the singer herself. So the scene that happened on the plane flashed in his mind again. Lang Chun, Little Box, he immediately ran to the computer to check Lang Chen's schedule, and she happened to have an activity in Guangzhou today. At this time, he received a message from Lang Chun. I'm also in Guangzhou. Lang Chun had just arrived in Guangzhou today, and she just happened to be in Guangzhou too, and she had her internally released album. Who exactly are you? Two online friends who had never met were playing games together, but they never expected that they would enter the same internet cafe. Lang Chun felt that this internet cafe was really not bad, even giving out water. In fact, this water was ordered by Lu Jing. The service at my internet cafe sucks. Are you also at an internet cafe? Who ordered minced fish and meat rice? Who ordered minced fish and meat rice? At this time, they both realized that they were in the same internet cafe. Lang Chun was afraid of being discovered and quickly hunched over, while Lu Jing immediately stood up and looked around, seeing who little box was. Lang Chun also quickly armed herself. If she was discovered, it would be troublesome. Little box, he didn't receive a response and was disappointed, seeing a figure leaving. Little box, Lang Chun heard the sound and stopped, coincidentally being blocked by the delivery guy. Lang Chun also took the opportunity to slip away, accidentally bumping into a customer entering. Isn't that Lang Chun? This time Lu Jing was even more sure. Little box, who always played games with him, was Lang Chun. Lang Chun escaped from the internet cafe and thought, isn't it just online friends meeting? What's there to be afraid of? But she looked at herself in the mirror, and with this hairstyle, she felt that she was very ugly now. When meeting online friends, you should at least dress up carefully. She found a reason, saying that the internet cafe had just lost power. What a coincidence. The internet cafe had also lost power. He must have discovered her. She didn't know how to respond for a moment. Actually, this time Lu Jing came to Guangzhou not only to participate in programming, but also to see Lang Chun's birthday concert. Unfortunately, it was on the same day. As soon as the programming competition ended, the two of them were eager to go to Lang Chun's birthday party, but they were blocked by two guards outside the door. The concert is about to end. Even if you have tickets, you can't go in. My girlfriend is inside, and if I don't stay with her, she'll break up with me. At this time, the guards reluctantly let them in. The meeting had entered the final question and answer session, but each person could only ask one question. The fans raised their hands, especially Lu Jing's roommate, but in the end, he wasn't chosen. Instead, Lu Jing got this opportunity. Who is your favorite streamer? The streamer from Beautiful Soul. After Lu Jing heard this, he was extremely excited and quickly asked who she usually played with. He was eager to wait for Lang Chun's answer. Lang Chun hesitated for a moment, not knowing how to answer. She plays with me. Jia Yun's appearance helped her out, and he also wished Lang Chun a happy birthday. The two of them even hugged, and Lu Jing was both jealous and disappointed, leaving before the meeting ended. After the show, Lang Chun immediately picked up her phone, but saw that Lu Jing had sent a birthday message. Could it be that he discovered me? Sending him a question mark in return. Sorry, I have the wrong person. At this time, Lang Chun finally breathed a sigh of relief, but she felt that constantly deceiving him like this was not the way, so she made an appointment with Lu Jing to go online tonight, preparing to find an opportunity to tell him about her true identity. Tonight, Jia Yun invited her to dinner to celebrate her birthday, because Jia Yun had just helped her out and she was embarrassed to refuse him, so she reluctantly agreed. Lu Jing, not knowing anything, took a special shower, dressed neatly, and was eager to see the figure of Little Box here, not even bothering to eat dinner. The appointed time had passed, and she still hadn't come online, and there was no news. The phone signal was full bars. Could something have happened to her? He had clearly made an appointment with his female online friend to go online at 7 p.m., but when he turned on the computer, he found that she was on a team with someone else, and it was a man. So, she's playing with another man. His roommate added fuel to the fire after seeing it. You usually play with Little Box? How come she's teaming up with someone else? This made Lu Jing angry. If I ever play with her again, I'm a dog, but soon he slapped himself in the face. Lang Chun on the other side really couldn't get away. Jia Yun had come all the way here to celebrate her birthday, and she couldn't refuse him. Seeing that the dinner party was about to end, he proposed that he wanted to play with Lang Chun. Lang Chun could only put Lu Jing aside, choosing to be with Jia Yun. She finally waited until the end of the game. Seeing that Lu Jing was still online, she immediately invited him to team up. Lu Jing was angry and angrily refused. Lang Chun clearly felt that he was angry and wanted to give him a special gift to make him happy. Her assistant told her that there was a new limited edition backpack that was very rare, and it was difficult for a newbie like Lang Chun to win this rare type of gift. At that time, she was very discouraged until she heard her assistant say that the backpack could be bought, and she regained her confidence. At this time, Lu Jing was still unhappy. His roommate asked him what had happened. She found someone else to carry her. Are you saying I'm not skilled enough? Or is my reaction not fast enough? Isn't it enough that she has me? His roommate had never seen this spoiled little wife look on his face and wanted to tease him a few more times. It just so happened that the two of them passed an internet cafe. His roommate wanted to play a few games, but he said, all you know is how to go online. Don't you know how to go back in code? In the next second, he didn't say that anymore. seeing Lang Chen's message appointing him to go online and even wanting to give him a gift. He immediately changed his mind, dragging his roommate into the internet cafe. This time, he refused, returning all the words he had just said without missing a single one. Then I'll go alone. Waiting until he entered the game, Lang Chen was already waiting on the lakeside, and she was wearing the dress he had given her last time. His wounded heart immediately healed, but he still ignored Lang Chen until he saw Lang Chen gift him new equipment, and she had even used her own money to buy it for someone else. He could see how important his position was in her heart. At the same time, he also decided to give the helmet that he had used for many years to Lang Chen. But he heard a man's voice, "Yuan Ku, I'm here to get my coat." Lang Chen immediately stopped the game, but she was still seen by Jia Yun, who had come back to get his clothes. At this time, his mood was even worse than Lu Jing's. Waiting until Lang Chen returned to the game, Lu Jing, who was angry, was no longer there, and he didn't accept the backpack, let alone give her the helmet or anything else. This made Lang Chen confused, not knowing that Lu Jing was so angry that he was about to crush the water bottle. His roommate asked him what was wrong. "Just now, I heard a man on her end say that he left his clothes at her place last night." His roommate felt that he was overthinking it. "Isn't she using a voice changer? You can't be sure it's a guy." Lang Chen was still worried because she couldn't find a reason. The assistant asked her to turn off her computer, but she hadn't said goodbye to Lu Jing yet. So she restarted the computer. Lu Jing, who was angry, saw that she had logged out. His roommate advised him to think more optimistically. If you're willing to play with her like that, then of course you have to choose to forgive her. He moved aside, and Lu Jing, feeling down, was preparing to turn off the computer and go out. "Hello, Lu Jing. Are you still online?" "Hello, Lu Jing. Lu Jing? Hello, Lu Jing." Lu Jing never expected that little box, who he always played with in the game, was Lang Chen. He just stood there dumbfounded. Seeing his roommate call, he came back to his senses and answered Lang Chen's question. "I'm here. What happened just now? I just lost the connection." Even now, he was still immersed in the surprise. The two of them made an appointment to go online together. His roommate saw him pulling Lil Box again, who said yesterday that if he ever pulled her again, he'd be a dog. His unusual attitude confused his roommate. In the game, Lu Jing no longer had the strength to fight monsters, blankly looking at Lang Chen, even forgetting what to do next, just standing there and not moving, which made Lang Chen confused and asked him what was wrong. "Lu Jing?" At this time, he reacted. "I was a little distracted just now." Lang Chen saw that he wasn't doing well at all, and it was also time for Lang Chen to log off. But Lu Jing still had one question in his head. "Who did you team up with last night?" Hearing Lang Chen say that it was a friend, I really couldn't refuse and apologizing to him. At this time, Lu Jing was very happy, but Lang Chen still didn't know. This time, he forgot to turn on the voice changer before going online. Lu Jing began to space out after she logged off. Before, when the two of them went online to play games because she was a little box, he had tortured her in every way. "My place is already too high. If you don't come down, I'll fire my gun." Now, thinking about what he had done to Lang Chen before, it was lucky that the school's anniversary was coming soon. A student from Nan University, Lang Chen, would also attend the school's anniversary celebration. Lu Jing wanted to take this opportunity to perform well in front of Lang Chen. It just so happened that today was the rehearsal time. He and Fei Ming arrived early, and sure enough, they saw Lang Chen appear. Fei Ming was extremely excited. Lu Jing looked at Lang Chen from afar, secretly rejoicing in his heart. In fact, Lang Chen was also looking forward to this school anniversary celebration. She also wanted to see what Lu Jing looked like. She kept asking her assistant if the clothes she was wearing today were beautiful. The assistant said, "The beautiful person can't be more beautiful." At this time, she was relieved and started sending messages to Lu Jing, asking where he was now. She didn't know that Lu Jing was always paying attention to her, seeing the message she sent. "I'm in a small auditorium." Lang Chen began to look around for Lu Jing, asking him where he was. "Have you arrived? Do you need me to pick you up?" "No need. I haven't arrived yet." Lying. "Okay, I'm at the registration desk at the entrance of the auditorium." After seeing his message, Lang Chen sneaked to the registration desk at the door, searching for Lu Jing's figure, but she saw a fat guy wearing glasses, and her head was buzzing. "Isn't he Lu Jing?" Luckily, the fat guy admired her very much and even asked for her autograph, which made Lang Chen certain that he wasn't Lu Jing. She didn't know that Lu Jing had been monitoring her every move from afar, seeing that it was almost time for rehearsal, and she wasn't looking for Lu Jing anymore. After all, work was more important. After the rehearsal ended, it would be time to go on stage to present flowers. This was the opportunity that Lu Jing had put a lot of effort into getting. This is the gift prepared by the school. He was a little unwilling to accept it, but he still went in front of Lang Chen with a worried mood. He looked at Lang Chen for a long time without any reaction, which also made Lang Chen think of the scene of their first meeting on the plane. "Who are you?" "I am." This voice. The two of them just looked at each other on the stage until Chi went to pull Lu Jing away, but he still had a lot of words to say to Lang Chun. Watching Lang Chun leave, he disregarded Chi-Chi's obstruction and chased after her. It was so difficult to meet Lang Chun once. He couldn't give up so easily. Lang Chun in the backstage kept thinking about the image just now, and she had also met him on the plane before. The assistant didn't expect Lang Chun to remember so clearly. Could it be that you've taken a fancy to that guy? Lang Chun quickly denied it, but she couldn't get past the assistant's eyes. Do you have any conscience? He's a student. Lang Chun felt that it didn't matter. Students' thinking is simple. Their enthusiasm is soaring. Their bodies are healthy, and most importantly, they are obedient. She didn't know that Lu Jing had heard all of these words outside the door. He hadn't had time to leave when Lang Chun came out to see the rehearsal and saw him. Now, the two of them were face to face again. Lang Chun was panicked in her heart. You probably didn't hear what I just said, did you? Mo Yin. Lang Chun managed to stop her assistant's excessive expression. She nervously wanted to leave quickly, but she hadn't gone far. Senior Lu Jing, the teacher just called you. She knew it. She was very familiar with this name. Turning around so quickly caused her to lose her balance, and her whole body fell to the ground. She was a superstar, and she had never been so embarrassed, especially in front of such a handsome guy. Now, she hated not being able to find a hole to crawl into. She hurriedly left the place that made her embarrassed. Now, she didn't want to participate in any anniversary celebration, but it was too late to refuse. Tomorrow was the official performance. In the evening, she decisively refused Lu Jing's invitation to play games. She still hadn't gotten over the embarrassment of yesterday, but Lu Jing didn't give up, inviting her to watch his live stream. Sir, do you lack an audience like me? Although she was very reluctant in her heart, she still agreed. She couldn't keep refusing him. She didn't know that Lu Jing already knew her true identity, but he didn't say it. He just wanted to see Lang Chen's adorable appearance. In the game, he deliberately asked his teammates if they knew Mo Yin. What's wrong? Someone teased me today, saying that I looked like him. Now, it made Lang Chen bewildered. She didn't expect that he had heard all the words she said this morning and was even saying it publicly on the live stream. Lang Chun, in a fit of anger, reported him, wanting to teach him how to be a person. Otherwise, a student like you won't know how dangerous this society is. In the morning, Lu Jing received a message that someone had reported him, saying that he was spreading unrealistic messages. It was rare for Herman's live stream to be reported by someone. However, Lu Jing quickly guessed who had done it. These older women have learned how to steal and shout, "Stop thief." He wasn't anxious at all. On the contrary, Lang Chun seemed distracted, not knowing how to face him at the school festival tomorrow. As soon as she arrived, she hid backstage, seeing if Lu Jing would come after all. Sister Chun, don't look anymore. I just asked, and that boy hasn't arrived yet. Today was the official day to meet Lang Chun, so they had to dress neatly. But they really didn't know which of the two shirts to choose. Some said the white one looked better, and some said the red one was lucky. And some said, what kind of handsome guy hasn't Lang Chun seen before? Don't think that dressing carefully can attract her attention. When it comes to being a person, you should look at reality. Lu Jing didn't believe their nonsense. He took pictures of the two shirts and sent them to Lang Chun, asking her to give some advice. I have an important event to attend today, the white sweater. Before leaving, he didn't forget to take the little box doll that he had used his looks to get. He waited in line with the students, waiting for a frame with Lang Chun. What he feared most finally came, and the person that Lang Chun was most afraid of meeting finally appeared. She was so nervous that she couldn't speak. Lu Jing asked the assistant to take a picture for the two of them. Thank you, senior. As soon as Lu Jing appeared, she felt uncomfortable. Soon after, she received a photo that Lu Jing had sent. Does it look like you? Now, it scared Lang Chun out of her wits until Lu Jing asked if the little box teddy bear in the photo looked like her, at which point she breathed a sigh of relief and saved the photo. Coincidentally, before the program started, Lang Chun sat in front of Lu Jing again. She nervously drank water to relieve her stress. Chi asked Lu Jing next to her if he was cold. Wearing so little? This gave him a chance to show off, I'm not cold. After all, I'm strong. He didn't know who was so thoughtful, probably guessing that she was allergic to pollen. Who says young people aren't sophisticated? Compared to them, Lu Jing is still more sophisticated. This was the best gift Lang Chun had ever received, and it also made her curious about this junior. Leaving the bathroom, she ran into him again. As soon as Lang Chun saw him, her face turned red, and her heart beat faster. She didn't know how to face him. Lu Jing saw these things clearly, deliberately staying at the sink. Lang Chun still has things to do later. There was really no other way. She could only cover her head with her hands, silently chanting in her heart, "Don't see me, don't see me." Senior, but she was still called back. She could only turn around and greet him. What's wrong, classmate? He took out an orange scarf from his bag and put it on her without Lang Chen's permission. I especially bought this when I went to Guangzhou to participate in the exam. Lang Chun felt even warmer when she saw this scarf. The boy in front of me is not only handsome, but also gentle and considerate. She was pleased in her heart, but in the next second, she saw Lu Jing walking with a beautiful girl, plus the clueless assistant saying, "You two look quite good together." Her happy mood immediately disappeared. So, when she got home, she refused Lu Jing's invitation to play games without thinking. Looking at the schedule, she saw that Wednesday was the beautiful Soul Charity livestream, so she secretly registered a small account, wanting to do it alone. After all, Lu Jing had carried her so many times, and she had more or less been promoted from a newbie to a bronze rank. It was only when she actually played that she fully understood her strength. Without Lu Jing, she can't move an inch. Looking at Lu Jing in the picture, he was not only handsome, but his skills were also top-notch, so she immediately sent an invitation to team up. She didn't know that at this time, Lu Jing was going to his grandmother's house for dinner and happened to meet Binyu coming back from filming in the elevator, along with his #1 rival, Jia Yun. Binyu invited him to play together tonight, but he refused with the excuse that he didn't have time. But he had successfully attracted Jia Yun's attention because the two of them had not only met once, but every time it was because of Lang Chun. So, as soon as he entered the room, he couldn't help but ask Binyu, "Was that your friend just now?" He's a neighbor, a coding expert, and he carries Lang Chun to play Beautiful Soul. This immediately made him feel a sense of crisis. He finally knew why Lang Chun liked playing Beautiful Soul so much. So, he continued to ask Lu Jing what he did. "He's just a university student." "Why? Are you paying attention to him?" As soon as he heard that Lu Jing was just a university student, he regained his confidence. Therefore, he proposed to welcome Binyu. He would personally cook and told Binyu to call a few more people over because he knew that Lang Chun and Binyu were close friends, so she would definitely come pick him up. When Jia Yun left, he happened to meet Lu Jing leaving and told Lu Jing that Lang Chun will be coming to his house for dinner tomorrow. Lu Jing, who was about to leave, went back to his grandmother's house, stroking the dog while listening for any movement outside. His grandfather really couldn't watch any longer. "All day long, from morning to night, you're either reading or playing with my precious. Shouldn't you go out and find a girlfriend and date?" "I'm working hard, working hard. Grandpa wants to see your actions." In the next second, he heard Binyu's voice and quickly looked through the peephole. Sure enough, he saw Lang Chun. He was happily about to open the door, but he realized that something was wrong. Unexpectedly, Jia Yun had also come. "What are you looking at? Why don't you come in?" Glaring at the two people entering Binyu's house, he had no mood to make dumplings. "Is there any vinegar in the house, Grandma? I ate it all, and these fresh dumplings don't need to be eaten with vinegar, so it'll lose all the flavor." Originally, his grandmother was going to tell his grandfather to go buy it, but Lu Jing volunteered to go alone, but he didn't go to the supermarket downstairs, but to Binyu's house. Lang Chun, who was eating, saw him coming, and she subconsciously tidied her hair. Binyu asked Lang Chun, "This little brother of mine is not bad, right? What are you talking about? He's just a younger brother." Younger brother? This made Lu Jing angry. Furthermore, when he took the vinegar and left, he saw Jia Yun picking food for Lang Chun. This made him even angrier, but he couldn't do anything. When he left, he slammed the door, which startled the 4 people in the room. However, after returning home, he became even more angry and knocked on Binyu's door again. "What do you need now?" "A pot. A pot. You need to borrow a pot too?" On the surface, he borrowed one thing after another, but in reality, he wanted to see what Lang Chun and Jia Yun were doing. It was okay if he didn't see it, but the more he looked, the angrier he became, but there was no way to stop it. He could only vent all his anger on the door, the loud noise almost scaring everyone inside. After dinner, his grandmother saw him carrying a pot and asked him what it was for. The washed-up actor next door gave it to me. "This pot seems to have been used already. I'll take this old pot back to him. What's wrong with you tonight?" His grandmother didn't understand. When he went to return the pot, he happened to see Jia Yun and Lang Chun coming out, standing in the hallway, watching the two enter the elevator. At this time, Binyu came out from inside, teasing him, using the pot so quickly. "Do you want to borrow anything else?" "Who's crazy? Looking at you tonight, going back and forth again and again." Binyu told him to calm down, saying that he and Lang Chun weren't a good match. Lu Jing didn't want to listen to his nonsense, so he quickly used the excuse of taking out the trash to chase after her. At the entrance of the residential area, he saw Lang Chun standing there in thin clothes, waiting for a car. He immediately took off his jacket and put on Lang Chun. This action was unexpected by Lang Chun. "Senior, put on more clothes. After all, your health isn't as good as young people anymore." These words clearly had hidden meanings, implying that Jia Yun was old. However, he didn't neglect her. When he got home, he invited Lang Chun to play a game and do a mission. In the game, he even held her hand and taught her how to shoot. These intimate actions made Lang Chun feel embarrassed. After defeating the monsters, the two of them rested together on the swing. The atmosphere was quite ambiguous. In the next second, it was interrupted by the clueless Binyu. After Lu Jing's series of actions at dinner last time, he had already guessed their relationship. Don't tell me you already know who she is? Yeah, you know who she is, and you still dare to flirt with her. You're not allowed to tell her that I already know who she is. Lu Jing also took this opportunity to ask Binyu why the relationship between Lang Chun and Jia Yun was so good. He felt that between a man and a woman, there was either a common goal or affection. This made Lu Jing feel a sense of crisis. After all, Jia Yun had a successful career, was mature and steady, while he was just a college student. He was sad in his heart when he received a message from Lang Chun, asking what he was doing at home. Playing with the dog at home. Lang Chun immediately went to the closet to get her coat and added a little perfume before wrapping it up and folding it neatly. Then, she took it, eager to find Lu Jing, but she was seen by Binyu, who was going out to throw out the trash. What are you doing here? I'm just conveniently visiting you. Binyu didn't believe her, but when he saw what was in her hand, he understood everything. Lang Chun then explained that there was a big wind yesterday, so he lent her his coat. Big wind? Binyu teased. What's with that strange look in your eyes? I'm beautiful and have a sweet voice. What's it like to give me a coat? Maybe he even wants to give me a loving hug. As a result, in the next second, she was stunned. Unexpectedly, Lu Jing was in Binyu's house. She shyly said that she had something to do and had to leave first. How could Binyu let go of this opportunity to gossip? He insisted that she sit and play for a while. Maybe you can even get a loving hug. Lang Chun was too embarrassed to look directly at Lu Jing and wanted to run away with her things. But Lu Jing called her back and asked, "Don't you have something to return?" She nervously forgot about this. Lang Chun placed the clothes in front of him. Immediately, Lu Jing smelled the fragrance on them, and he couldn't help but tease her. "I accept your kindness." This time, it made Lang Chun not understand anything. Although she was a big star with countless fans, she didn't know why. As long as she saw this junior, she would get nervous and not want to stay here any longer. Unexpectedly, Lu Jing proposed to see her downstairs. In the elevator, she didn't even dare to look at Lu Jing. She finally waited until the elevator door opened. "I'm leaving first. Do you need?" "Oh, no need. No need at all." This time, she ran even faster than a rabbit. When she got home, her manager told her that Beautiful Soul was about to be released, but she still hadn't mastered the skills. Luckily, her manager told her that she could find someone to carry her, which made her see hope again. She told her manager to call Lu Jing, inviting him to participate in the Beautiful Soul promotional livestream with Lang Chun. He was extremely happy in his heart, but he said that he needed to discuss it with someone very important before replying. Someone very important? Who? While she was angry, she received a message from Lu Jing, and she knew that the important person he was talking about was her. But Lu Jing didn't agree to carry her. "You're so eager for me to carry another girl? Using another account, and still wanting me to carry you? You're dreaming too much." But Lang Chun felt that now wasn't the time to reveal her true identity. She could only retreat and call Binyu. But unexpectedly, Binyu also refused her, telling her to go find Lu Jing across the street. Hearing Lang Chun say that he had refused, Binyu couldn't believe it. What is that guy doing, I wonder? He immediately called Jia Yun. Lang Chun has encountered a major obstacle in her life. Shouldn't we help her a little? Before long, Lang Chun received a call from Jia Yun. "Your live stream. Do you need my help?" At the same time, when he went to take out the trash, he met Lu Jing. "Why are you refusing your idol's invitation? Do you think she can't find anyone? She's already found you." No. Jia Yun was thinking nonsense, but his guess was accurate. Now, he regretted it to death. He gave such a good opportunity to his rival. He quickly called Lang Chin's manager, agreeing to livestream with her. Jia Yun's hope was extinguished once again, cooperating with others. But Lang Chin wasn't happy for too long. When she arrived at the livestream location, she was stunned. "The two of you are in the livestream room. So does he know my true identity?" For a moment, she didn't know what to do. If she went into the game like this, her account would be exposed. At this time, Lu Jing appeared, and the livestream was about to start. Luckily, she was quick-witted and demanded a new account from the staff. "Senior, aren't you using your own account?" Lang Chun said that after all, she was a superstar. She was afraid that fans would find out in the future, which wouldn't be good. The livestream quickly began. Because this time, the focus was mainly on Lang Chun. Lu Jing helped her as much as possible during the game. The two cooperated with each other perfectly. After all, they often played together, so they had unconsciously formed a tacit understanding. The livestream was so perfect that the organizers held a celebration party to thank them. What Lu Jing didn't expect was that Jia Yun was also here, and he even praised Lang Chin's performance today, clearly showing off to Lu Jing. After the celebration party, Lu Jing was going to say hello to Lang Chun, but Jia Yun took the lead. However, he didn't back down, choosing to face the challenge, saying directly that he didn't need the reward this time, but he wanted a newly released prop from Beautiful Soul. It's no longer in production. Luckily, the boss kept one for me. Lu Jing said that it wasn't for him to use. He wanted to give this to Little Box, clearly speaking about her. Lang Chun hurriedly used the excuse of getting food and left. Lu Jing quickly chased after her, putting his coat on her from behind, asking if Lang Chun could help him with something, and wanting to go to the hallway outside. Jia Yun witnessed all of this. His assistant was worried for him. If you really like her, you should take the initiative a little. The assistant's reminder made him hear the voice of his heart. He went outside to find Lang Chun, learning Lu Jing's appearance just now, putting his coat on Lang Chun. He wanted to ask her to go see a movie. My friend's movie is being released, and I want to invite you. He had only said half of his sentence when he was interrupted by two fans. It was so difficult to muster all his courage. After the celebration party, when Lang Chun returned the coat, he asked again, "Want to go see a movie with Lang Chun?" But Lang Chun used the excuse that she had to record a new song this weekend to refuse. He was preparing to leave when Lu Jing appeared again, wanting Lang Chun to give him a ride. Jia Yun could only watch helplessly. In the pursuit of Lang Chun, he could never let go, so he held the wine and found Bin Yu to relieve his sorrow. He confided his sadness in his heart. Today, Lang Chun live-streamed with your neighbor. "Lu Jing, that kid is quite good. How does Lang Chun know him?" At this time, he couldn't say the truth. He could only stammer, saying that a friend introduced them. Jia Yun asked him what their relationship was. Besides being online friends, what else could it be? But the interaction between the two of them had long surpassed that of ordinary online friends. Could it be that you like Lang Chun? That's right. The world is crazy. I've liked you for a long time. Facing the confession of a handsome younger man, Lang Chun's first reaction was to push him away. But Lu Jing still had more to say. "Is there anything else you want to say?" "Rest early. I'm going home." Not hearing the words she wanted to hear, Lang Chun was a little disappointed in her heart. Just now, the two of them went into the game to do a mission. Lu Jing couldn't bear it anymore and took off his vest. "Sister, how long are you planning to keep pretending?" The game was only half done. Lang Chun hurriedly logged out, even unplugging the power cord. Facing the video call from Lu Jing, not only did she not answer the phone, but she also chose to turn off the phone. After all, she had deceived him for so long, and now she didn't know how to face him. This action scared Lu Jing out of his wits. He hurriedly asked Bin Yu for Lang Chun's home address. Bin Yu immediately informed Lang Chun, "The takeout you ordered is probably about to arrive." Lang Chun was completely bewildered, thinking that he had taken the wrong medicine today. At this time, the doorbell rang. She saw that there was no one outside. Just as she was about to leave, the doorbell rang again. She opened the door with doubt, and it turned out to be a robot next to a rose. This flower was made of paper. She immediately realized something and wanted to close the door, but it was too late. Lu Jing had appeared in front of her and boldly confessed his love to her. "When I knew that Little Box was you, I was very happy because I had liked you for a very long time." In fact, during the days of playing games with Lu Jing, Lang Chun had inadvertently gotten used to his presence. Facing Lu Jing's confession, she didn't refuse. On the contrary, when she saw him downstairs, she gently wrapped the scarf around his neck. Now, even if the weather was colder, Lu Jing's heart was warm. But Jia Yun, in the distance, had been watching them, feeling cold in his heart. Tonight, he had a specially drunk wine with Bin Yu to get courage, preparing to confess his love to Lang Chun. But he was still one step too late. Indeed, one side is sad and the other is happy. Bin Yu on the other side was eating snail noodles, waiting to see Lu Jing's joke. If it's a normal script, Lu Jing is probably the male supporting character who will be dumped. Have you ever played a role that was more of a supporting character than a supporting character? This sentence was too harsh. Bin Yu didn't care and continued to inquire. "There's so many people who like Lang Chun. What makes you feel that you can get rid of them all?" Lu Jing confidently pointed to the top of his head. Bin Yu looked and didn't see anything. The male leads Halo. I scoff. He still wanted to ask how far the two of them had progressed, but Lu Jing refused. Only now did he think about the snail noodles, which were already cold. Before long, the two began their first date after confirming their relationship, both wearing the scarves that the other had given. They were passionately in love, completely ignoring the messages Bin Yu sent in the group chat. "Coming to my house for hot pot today." Jia Yun arrived first. The two waited until everything was cold, but they didn't see the two people anywhere. Bin Yu was really hungry. He started eating large mouthfuls first. However, Jia Yun was still waiting for Lang Chun. He didn't know that Lu Jing had caught a cold, so the two ended their date early. They were already at home. Lang Chun wanted to make him some ginger soup, but she didn't have any ginger at home, so she knocked on Bin Yu's door. "Are you just coming now? Come in and have a glass of water. You can keep it for yourself. Do you have any ginger?" She went inside and discovered that Jia Yun was also here. She didn't even bother talking to him and wanted to quickly make ginger tea for Lu Jing. Jia Yun thought that she wasn't feeling well until he heard her say that her friend had caught a cold, and Jia Yun understood. However, seeing that Lang Chun didn't even know how to cut ginger, he offered to help her. At the same time, he asked her, "Are you seeing that kid?" "No, he's my junior." Lu Jing on the other side heard the knocking on the door and thought that it was Lang Chun. He opened the door and saw his rival, Jia Yun, bringing him a cup of ginger tea. "Did Lang Chun make it?" "I made it." "Aren't you sick? Drink it." Although his attitude wasn't good, he still had to thank him. "As long as you don't cause any more trouble for Lang Chun, I'll have to thank you." This was considered the first time the two had officially fought. The atmosphere suddenly had the smell of gunpowder. Still, Lang Chun came to break the atmosphere, thinking that Lu Jing should be fine after drinking the ginger tea. Jia Yun wanted Lang Chun to go first, but Lu Jing started to act up, saying that he had a slight headache. After Lang Chun cared for him and confirmed that he was okay and was about to leave with Jia Yun, he suddenly pretended to cough violently. All these little tricks were seen by Jia Yun, but seeing Lang Chun care for him so much, although Jia Yun was unwilling, he didn't expose him. He could only leave silently on his own. They had just confirmed their relationship, but in the blink of an eye, Lu Jing discovered that Lang Chun and Jia Yun were together. He really couldn't understand why Lang Chun had suddenly changed her mind. At this time, Jia Yun was also fiercely pursuing Lang Chun. "Why do you still not understand?" "Understand what?" Luckily, he arrived in time to stop Jia Yun's confession. He pulled Lang Chun outside. At this time, the sky was heavily snowing. Lu Jing didn't understand why Lang Chun was always avoiding him. Wasn't it because last time the two had a date, and they were secretly photographed when they left? Although Lu Jing had taken away the secretly taken footage, this matter still spread. The manager didn't allow the two to be together, not only for Lang Chun, but also to protect Lu Jing. Once this matter is exposed, not only will you have to endure pressure from public opinion, but your life will also be turned upside down. And he's still a student. She told her to reconsider the relationship between the two. Don't harm yourself and harm others. So, she deliberately got close to Jia Yun to make Lu Jing give up. But she underestimated her position in Lu Jing's heart. Lu Jing liked her so much. Now, the two had finally gotten together with difficulty. How could he break up with Lang Chun because of these things? Moreover, in the 4 years of university, he had won the national first-class scholarship every year, was a good student every year, and was also the university's marathon champion. In the future, he would continue to work hard for the country's sports and bring glory to the country. He felt that he had the ability to protect himself, and even more the ability to protect Lang Chun. Love was originally so simple and beautiful. If it's already here, then let's accept it and enjoy it. So, you really don't need me anymore? At this moment, the words that the manager had said to Lang Chun were all left behind by her. She tightly hugged Lu Jing, don't want to. However, Jia Yun still didn't give up. He wanted to fight for himself, so he called Lang Chun. The 24th was his birthday, and he wanted Lang Chun and Bin Yu to come and celebrate his birthday, in reality, wanting to confess his love to Lang Chun on that day. In the blink of an eye, Lang Chun found Lu Jing, asking him for his opinion on what she should give Jia Yun as a gift. As a result, he looked for a long time and took a fancy to a small turtle, meaning health and longevity. You're doing this on purpose, right? On his birthday, Jia Yun ordered a romantic candlelight dinner early in the morning, waiting for Lang Chun to arrive. As a result, he waited for a long time, and he didn't see Bin Yu's figure. Then, let's eat while we wait. On Lu Jing's side, he received a call from Bin Yu, asking him how he was able to pursue Lang Chun, wanting Lu Jing to impart some experience. Because I'm encountering obstacles everywhere in pursuing Teacher Ma. If you have any advice, share it with me. You're attending Jia Yun's birthday, but you have the time for this? I'm not going. The party was canceled at the last minute. Don't you know? The girl who first went on stage to perform met the female singer who's always been at odds with her. Sister Chun, you're getting old, so you should listen to people's advice. You insist on singing rock music. Do you want today's performance to be your farewell performance? However, Lang Chun wasn't intimidated by her words. On the contrary, she spoke to her calmly. I advise you, if you've worked hard to stand on such a stage, you should cherish this opportunity and put all your heart into singing. On the surface, Lang Chun pretended to be indifferent. In reality, she was extremely nervous right now. After all, it was the first time she was singing rock music. Because the performance was about to begin, they drew lots to decide the order of appearance. Since the two of them were there to challenge, the fixed singers had already drawn. Now, there were only numbers 1 and 7 left. At this time, Lu Jing was very nervous, grabbing Bin Yu's hand. It's just drawing lots. What's with the excitement? If Lang Chun drew number 1, it would be very disadvantageous for her. This was the first time Lang Chun was changing her image, and nervousness was inevitable. No matter how good she wasn't certain she would leave a deep impression on the audience. On the contrary, if she drew number 7, she would have more time to observe her opponent and adjust herself. Lan Ji opened the envelope, saw that she drew number 1, and immediately closed the envelope. Please wait a moment. Then, she turned around, wanting to exchange numbers with Lang Chun, even saying that she was so nervous now that she couldn't hold the microphone steady. Lang Chun thought for a moment and agreed to exchange with her. Whether I appear first or last, it's all the same to me. Lang Chun decisively changed her order of appearance. When Lan Ji opened the envelope, she was petrified. At the same time, after Lang Chun opened it, she was also stunned. Clearly, she was supposed to be the first performer, but how did she become the last? Lan Ji had shot herself in the foot. Originally, she drew number 7 first, but now, because of her own scheme, she had become number 1. So exciting, our goddess is still lucky. Who's yours? She's mine. Bin Yu angrily punched him, just saying that he was narrow-minded. The first performer was Lan Ji. She sang and danced. Her strength was indeed outstanding. Even Lang Chun's assistant felt that she sang well, which really made Lang Chun worried. Next was Lang Chun. Bin Yu nervously ran back and forth. Luckily, Lang Chun was as stable as before. Although this was the first time singing rock music, she had prepared everything thoroughly beforehand. Seeing everything going well, the microphone stopped working while she was singing. What's going on? Hello. Everyone under the stage shouted, Lang Chun, go for it, which also gave her more confidence. At the same time, the director had fixed the sound. The slight error just now didn't affect her performance. On the contrary, it had an even better effect than before. After the song ended, the audience applauded warmly. 2 people sitting in front of the TV excitedly danced. Next was the suspenseful moment. Only one of her and Lan Ji would be left. At this time, Lang Chun's heart was in her throat. On the contrary, Lan Ji was full of confidence in herself. But the result was that she and Lang Chun were only separated by 2 votes. Lang Chun won this time, while she could only silently leave the stage. Lu Jing decided to throw a celebration party for her. Of course, I'm inviting. Okay, the words were said and couldn't be taken back. Bin Yu wanted to say something, but it was too late. In order to save some living expenses, he decided to cook at home and even invited Jia Yun to cook. As soon as Lu Jing saw him, he didn't want to lose to him. Although he didn't know how to cook, he could wash vegetables. You even know how to wash vegetables? My grandparents' granddaughter-in-law is also at my place. Who? Who are you talking about? It's my wife, and she's at my house eating. Hearing this, his grandmother was both excited and happy. Finally, this kid has thought things through. After Bin Yu left, the old couple couldn't sit still anymore. They definitely wanted to see what their granddaughter-in-law looked like. In the next second, the 2 old people dressed neatly. His grandmother still thought that such a surprise attack wasn't very appropriate, but his grandfather felt that they had to take the initiative to attack. If we wait for that kid to tell us, we don't know how long we'll have to wait. We can't hesitate any longer. They knocked on Bin Yu's door. Bin Yu didn't expect them to appear. His grandmother hurriedly said that she came to borrow some rice. We're out of rice at home. But why did both of them have to come to borrow a little rice? He was afraid that I couldn't carry it, so he came to help. Yes, to help. Oh, so are you 2 planning to carry all the rice in my house away? It's not to that extent. We'll just borrow as much as we need anyway. After saying that, they went straight inside the house. Lu Jing, who was eating, quickly stood up, wanting to see the face of his granddaughter-in-law clearly. His grandfather specially put on his reading glasses. After seeing Lang Chun, he pretended to go into the kitchen to get rice. Then, he told his grandmother to look at the rice clearly, putting on her glasses to see clearly. His grandmother quickly took off her grandfather's glasses and put them on. The more she looked, the more beautiful she found her granddaughter-in-law. She was really very satisfied. So beautiful, really beautiful. How come I didn't know that the rice in my house was so beautiful? That's because there's something wrong with your eyes. Lu Jing was afraid that Lang Chun would be embarrassed, urging his grandparents to leave, telling them to talk about anything when they got home. This time, they took the initiative to come, which made Lang Chun feel that she should go over and say hello. Lu Jing felt that there was no need to think so much, giving them time to prepare. These were all Lu Jing's wishful thinking. His grandparents really wanted to officially meet this granddaughter-in-law, so they gave him 2 days to avoid any unexpected changes, but before he could discuss it with Lang Chun, he received a notice to study abroad. This put him in a dilemma, not knowing how to talk to Lang Chun about this. After all, the 2 had just confirmed their relationship and were in the process of passionate love. He hadn't even considered whether to go abroad, so he hadn't talked about this with Lang Chun. But he didn't expect that an accident involving Ma Shan would make Lang Chun learn about his studying abroad from his grandmother. Your parents have been looking for you all day, saying that they want to discuss your going abroad next year. After all, he hadn't talked about this with Lang Chun, afraid that his grandmother wouldn't know anything and would say something wrong. So, he told his grandmother to go home first, but Lang Chun was extremely angry hearing these words. You didn't even discuss such a big thing as going abroad with me. If Grandma hadn't said it today, your girlfriend, would still be kept in the dark. Even Bin Yu knows that you have to go abroad. Only I don't know. Lang Chun angrily left. What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and follow her. At this time, Lu Jing reacted, chasing after Lang Chun with the fastest speed, but he was one step too late. Lang Chun had already driven away. However, he still went to the area where Lang Chun lived, calling her, but no one answered the phone. At this time, it was snowing heavily. Lu Jing, wearing thin clothes, waited at the entrance of the residential area all night. His body was frozen cold, completely not noticing that Lang Chun had got into the car. Hearing the sound of the car starting, he tried to stand up with his frozen body, running at full speed to chase after the car. He hoped that Lang Chun could hear him explain, finally falling to the ground from exhaustion. But he still didn't give up, chasing after Lang Chun to the office. He's been waiting outside for a long time. How about asking him to come in and sit for a while? But afterwards, Lang Chun used the excuse of work, refusing to meet Lu Jing. Because her mood wasn't good, she was always making mistakes during the audition. She practiced one song over and over again. Lu Jing felt that he had affected her mood, sending her a message before leaving, saying he wouldn't bother her work anymore. After recording, Lang Chun received a call from Binyu. Lu Jing's grandmother was looking for him, saying that Lu Jing didn't come home last night, and now she was very worried. Binyu also told her that Lu Jing didn't intend to study abroad, so he felt that it wasn't necessary to tell her, and that he didn't intentionally hide this story. Hearing this, Lang Chun was less angry, but Lu Jing on the other side kept running in the sports field to punish himself. His 3 roommates really couldn't watch it any longer, so they secretly used Lu Jing's phone to call his girlfriend. "Excuse me, are you Lu Jing's girlfriend? We're Lu Jing's roommates. We know that you two had a fight, and Lu Jing has been running for 2 hours. If he continues like this, he'll die suddenly." Hearing this, Lang Chun said that she would come right away. At this time, the 3 roommates were relieved. They could only help him this much. Waiting from morning to night, they still didn't see his girlfriend anywhere. The 3 were preparing to rescue Lu Jing and take him back when they turned around and saw a girl running towards them. "Are you Lu Jing's classmates?" The 3 saw that it was the superstar Lang Chun, unable to believe their eyes. They all doubted whether it was the real person. His love story was also different from ordinary people. Lang Chun didn't bother greeting them, quickly running out to the field to find Lu Jing. Her sudden appearance here surprised Lu Jing. Seeing that Lang Chun was wearing so little, afraid that she would catch a cold, he went to his roommate and took his jacket, putting it on Lang Chun. Then, he took another roommate's earmuffs, putting them on Lang Chun, wanted to say a few words. But the 3 roommates were still standing there. "Aren't you leaving yet? You two talk. At this time, he finally had the opportunity to explain to Lang Chun about studying abroad, not knowing that Lang Chun had already learned the reason from Binyu. She had already forgiven him. Lu Jing also turned disaster into good fortune. The 3 roommates valued him even more, massaging him here and there, each of them asking him for some experience. "I've liked Di Li for a long time. Can you teach me how to pursue her?" "That, I actually liked Jiao Ling for a long time." The latter is even more abnormal than the former. Although he had a girlfriend, his older brother really liked Yangmi, hoping that Lu Jing could introduce them. Regarding their requests, Lu Jing tried to make himself more excellent. Happy life must rely on your own efforts to obtain. Although Lu Jing couldn't fulfill their requests, he could still invite them to watch Lang Chen's concert, and even asked Lang Chen's assistant to arrange for them to sit in the front row, which was also considered fulfilling their small dreams. After the concert ended, he even took the 3 of them to dinner with Lang Chun. Unexpectedly, as soon as they saw Lang Chun, they were so excited that they didn't know what to do, each of them taking off their coats. "Please sign my shirt, sister," conveniently adding the sentence, "Zhu Zhou is the most handsome." "Zhu Zhou, can you save some face?" After causing a commotion for half the day, they wanted to ask for autographs. Finally, Lu Jing was forced to take off his coat for Lang Chun to see who was the most handsome. As a result, in the next second, Lang Chun did as they wished, signing each person's shirt, especially Lu Jing, who was the most eye-catching. After signing, all 3 of them didn't want to wear their coats. It was winter, but everyone wore short-sleeve shirts while eating hot pot, so that their trip wouldn't be in vain. Lang Chun also proposed to take a group photo. This, for the 3 of them, was the greatest benefit. The 3 fought for the center position. "Love you to death." "I love you too." "Who is this uncle?" "This is my dad." Lang Chun felt embarrassed and hurriedly stood up. Unexpectedly, the first time meeting her future father-in-law would be such an embarrassing scene. Seeing the lipstick mark on Lu Jing's face, she wanted to wipe it off with paper, but she was stopped by his father. This was the effect he wanted. She picked up her phone, wanted to take a picture to send to Lu Jing's mother, to avoid Lu Jing's mother blaming him for going out and not accomplishing anything. Lu Jing was also very cooperative, immediately pulling Lang Chun over, telling his father to take a lot of pictures. His father was very satisfied with this daughter-in-law. This is what they call a talented man and a beautiful woman. Until the assistant arrived, his father was afraid of delaying their work, saying that he had something to do and had to leave. At this time, Lang Chun blamed Lu Jing. "You didn't even tell me beforehand that your father was coming. Wasn't I afraid that Lang Chun would be nervous by doing this?" What Lang Chun didn't expect was still to come. Returning home in the evening, she saw her parents who didn't say anything and came looking for her. "Didn't I hear in the countryside that you have a boyfriend? You don't even say hello? How many times have I told you? When looking for a partner, you can't just look at the appearance. You have to find someone older than you so that they know how to take care of you." Little did she know that Lu Jing had arrived in front of her house. "How long have you been dating that guy? Mom has said that when looking for a partner, you can't just look at the appearance. You have to find someone older than you. Someone older than you will know how to take care of you." At this time, Lang Chun was in no mood to listen to her mother's teachings. She just wanted to quickly inform Lu Jing that it was very dangerous here and that he shouldn't come. But her phone was snatched away by her mother, scolding her for not being considerate. At this time, Lu Jing had gotten out of the elevator, ringing the doorbell. "Who is it?" Lang Chun eagerly went to open the door, but was pulled back by her mother, telling her father to go open the door because she still had a lot of words to say to Lang Chun. Her father, who was cooking, slowly opened the door holding a knife. Seeing that it was a stranger, he immediately became vigilant. "Who are you looking for? Are you the uncle?" Her father, holding the knife, really scared Lu Jing out of his wits, thinking that he was probably cooking. Her father told him to put the things down, and then he could leave, opening the door all day. "Who is it?" Her mother, seeing such a handsome young man, was immediately stunned. Lang Chun hurriedly introduced him to her parents, saying that this was her boyfriend. Lu Jing also smiled and greeted them. Her mother was so happy that she couldn't close her mouth, telling her father to quickly cook, while she stood there and looked at Lu Jing carefully. "This boy is too handsome." She hurriedly invited him into the house. "This is the boyfriend who went viral on the internet? He looks handsome." After entering the house, her mother started to not be able to hide her curiosity. First, she asked him where he studied. Then she asked how old Lu Jing was this year. And then she asked how many relationships he had had. "My Lang Chun, what number girlfriend are you to him?" "Auntie, Lang Chun is my first love." Her mother couldn't believe it after hearing this. "A handsome guy like you in front of me should have had many girls chasing after him. Wasn't it that Lu Jing usually focused on studying, and also said that he wasn't as beautiful as Lang Chun? Only today did I know that Lang Chun is so beautiful because she looks like you." It was still Lu Jing who was good at talking, making his future mother-in-law smile. The more she looked at him, the more satisfied she became. It's okay if he looks handsome, but it's important that he makes others like him so much. At the dinner table, the two parents kept picking food for Lu Jing, completely ignoring their daughter Lang Chun. In the blink of an eye, everything her father had cooked was gone, leaving Lu Jing speechless. "Mom likes people with a good appetite. And he likes you. Was he okay?" He felt that he was still alive. At the same time, Bin Yu, who was single, saw Lang Chun and Lu Jing showing affection in front of him. He also wanted a passionate love, but he heard that Ma Shan, who he liked, will be going abroad tonight. "What time is it?" "I'm not sure, but she's flying tonight." So, he immediately ran out like the wind. As soon as he left the building, he saw Ma Shan getting into a car. At this time, he regretted it very much, regretting not expressing his love sooner. While feeling sad, he saw a pair of feet slowly walking towards him. Looking up, he unexpectedly saw Ma Shan. But when Ma Shan really appeared in front of him, "Hurry up, or I'm leaving. I like you. Don't go." If Ma Shan hadn't forced him like that, who knows when this guy would have opened his mouth. "Miss you to death." Lu Jing had said that he wouldn't come to pick her up, but suddenly appeared. Lang Chun thought that he wanted to give her a surprise. "What are you doing, Dad? What a coincidence." Now, Lang Chun wished that she could be an invisible person, always embarrassing herself in front of her future father-in-law. But Lu Jing was very happy. Lang Chun asked, and he knew that Lu Jing and his father had come to pick up his mother. It just so happened that his mother was also returning these 2 days. Lang Chun felt that she was really redundant here and wanted to leave first. But Lu Jing didn't agree. His father, seeing this, said, "Anyway, your mother's plane won't arrive for another hour. Just let me wait here," telling the two of them to go back first. Lang Chun felt that this wasn't good. "Are you so eager to meet your mother?" His father said that it was okay. Anyway, there will be many opportunities to meet in the future. Before long, the two families sat down together at the table, discussing their marriage. Her mother told Lang Chun that she had to be accommodating to Lu Jing in everything. After all, he's younger than you. But his grandmother said that although Lang Chun was older than Lu Jing, after all, she was a girl. In the future, you have to take care of her more. Lu Jing said that everyone should rest assured. In the future, he would definitely treat Lang Chun well. When Lang Chun went to the bathroom, his mother called her back. She gave her a gift. Lang Chun opened it and saw a pearl necklace. She hoped that in the future, the two of them would love each other, cherish each other. Don't give up easily. Lang Chun also told her to rest assured. The two of them would be together well. Not long after, Lu Jing went abroad to study for half a year. During this time, whenever he missed Lang Chun, he would open the photos they took together. In the blink of an eye, half a year had passed. Today was the day Lu Jing returned to China. On the plane, he even met Jia Yun. Lang Chun had arrived at the airport early, preparing to welcome Lu Jing's return. But in the next second, she heard that the plane carrying Lu Jing had encountered strong turbulence. The time was already half an hour later than expected. This made her very worried. She couldn't contact him by phone. The plane was still in a state of turbulence. Lu Jing took the diamond ring he had prepared from his pocket and told Jia Yun that if I return safely this time, I'll make her happy for the rest of her life. Jia Yun told him to rest assured. Nothing would happen. Luckily, this time there was no major incident. Although there was a minor accident, it finally landed safely. Reunited with the person she loved, the two had the feeling of finding something they had lost. Holding each other's faces, I almost couldn't see you anymore. At this time, Lu Jing didn't want to wait any longer. He also didn't know what would happen tomorrow. Therefore, he knelt on one knee, taking out the diamond ring he had prepared, and proposed to Lang Chun. Lang Chun, will you marry me? Lang Chun was so excited that tears streamed down her face, extending her right hand. Lu Jing slowly put the diamond ring on her hand. Okay, the movie ends here. Thank you everyone for watching.